Hiker Jay here. This week I'm going to be talking about the Blackfire portable speaker. It's Bluetooth and magnet, as you can see taking it off the tailgate. I'm really excited to share this with you. I've been using it for over a month now. When you're out somewhere like this at a Jeep park where you're actually off-roading, a great place to have one of these and be able to slap it on the back of your Jeep and have some great tunes going. Before I get into the review, if this is the first time on my channel, if you could hit like, subscribe, and then hit that notification button. I put out new videos every Thursday on outdoor gear and such. Would love to have you come check them out. And as always, all the links to the products that I review are in the description for this video down below, so you can check them out there on my Amazon affiliate. I do want to say that Blackfire did send this to me to test out and to share with you. I did not pay for it, so they gave it to me free, but they are not paying me as well. But full disclosure, just wanted to share that. Now, let's get into this. What I'm first going to talk about is the make and the finish and the features of it. And then, of course, I'm going to tell you about how it sounds. So Blackfire is a company that's been making things for automobiles, but also headlamps. They really wanted to come up with a speaker that would be totally mobile and that would work well in a car or a camping situation like this. And I really think they've nailed it. So it's not completely waterproof. It's water resistant. I have had this sitting on the back of my Jeep in the rain and haven't had no problems. I just thought I would let it just sit there and keep getting wet because I wanted to see if it would actually fail. It did not, but they definitely say it's not waterproof. It's just water resistant, and it's kind of rubber coated and really tough. I've thrown this in a backpack, back of the Jeep. A lot of times it just stays magneted back here on the tailgate of the Jeep, so that when we're out and about like this, we can just listen to music. But it is very tough and very rugged. And of course, I got to talk about the feature, the magnet feature. This is awesome. We've used this in every different way you can think. On a porch, you can always find metal, a picnic table, whatever it might be. It's kind of cool to be able to just magnet this up in your garage, or of course on the back of your car when you're camping. That magnet is really a great feature. It's not super strong. It's not like the strongest magnet. It doesn't fall off the back of my tailgate when I'm bouncing around, but it will slide down a little bit. So I do want you to tell that, but it's rubber coated. It's not going to scratch or anything. Love the magnet part of it. Now it does have an area for like a key ring hook, and it comes with it, and you could actually hang it as well, and that's pretty nice too. I just haven't used that because I just like to use the magnet as much as I can. The way that it's controlled is actually at the top. You have your power, you have your volume, and your advance and play. This mainly I use to play music, but you can use it to make phone calls and talk as well. I have not tested that out at all yet, so I'm not sure on that one. But I will tell you that it is Bluetooth and it connects really, really easy to your phone. I had no problem hooking this up. My son has it on his phone, and all you have to do is go into the Bluetooth and actually click on it, and you can switch between phones really well. We've had trouble with that where you might have a device and you want to be able to have a couple different people play on it, but this one has had no problem switching between devices and playing the music. Now it charges, it's rechargeable, so it recharges by a micro USB on the back, and it also has an audio jack out, so if you wanted to use headphones with this, you could do that as well. So that's kind of nice. Now battery life on this is amazing. I've only charged this a couple times and I let it go all the way dead. And sometimes I'm like, okay, I've been playing this for like 6 hours in my garage and it's still not dead. They do say that it's 10 hours. I would agree. I haven't tested like the whole time, but it goes a long time without needing to charge. And it charges up really fast. Like I think like when I would plug it in and leave it, it's like 2 hours and it's fully charged and it's perfectly good. So now going around to the bottom, it actually has a hookup here where you can put in where a camera mount. So you could put it on a tripod or something if you wanted to, and mount it and have it setting somewhere up, and that could work well, which seems really weird, but this little bad boy has a lot of sound to it. Obviously they have the normal speaker setup, but they have this bass enhancement back here. See all this little mesh back here? That's like a bass enhancement. It really sounds great. Now I'm gonna play some uncopyrighted music for you. It's just stuff that you get from, like, you can put on YouTube videos, not anything great. I doubt you're gonna be able to hear the depth of it, but take my word for it. It is a really deep, good sounding speaker. Now I was listening to a podcast in my garage when I was building out the kitchen for the back of my Jeep, and I was going in and out, and I came out and there was a different person on the podcast, so I heard this voice talking in the garage, and I really thought there was like a neighbor or somebody in my garage. Like that's clear, like the voice came across so clear that it seemed like it was a normal person just talking in my garage. So sound quality is amazing. Now let me just hook one up here. So now this is just some B-roll music that you can play over your YouTube videos for free. I'll just put it on the Jeep here and get it playing. I usually put volume at just below full on my phone, and then I put this all the way up. So I use the volume on the actual speaker more than I use on the phone. Shoot, sorry. So I know you probably can't hear the depth of that, but it is really good quality. It has that depth from the back, and it actually has a good vibrate and a feel to it. I'm not an audiophile. My son sort of is really big on audio, and he said the audio quality was really good too. All right, let me pause this. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is range between the speaker and your phone. It says that it's 30 feet, and that might be true if you have a clear line of sight. I have no problem keeping the phone in my pocket and walking all the way around the garage. It's when I might go in the house where it will cut off. So I would say for sure a distance of about 20 feet is no problem for this to stay connected. And that can be a problem when you think you're going to be able to walk away with your phone in your pocket and it'll keep going, but it doesn't. It does stop if you go, I'd say, over that 30 feet away. So all in all, the Blackfire wireless speaker is awesome. You should get one. That's my opinion. You won't be disappointed by them. The link is down in the description down below. When you're out somewhere like this at a Jeep park where you're actually off-roading, great place to have one of these and be able to slap it on the back of your Jeep and have some great tunes going. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, like and subscribe down below. Till next time, just remember, life's a hike, so hike happy. And have a nice wireless speaker with you.